Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer has the potential to be one of the most rare filmic experiences of our generation, similar to films like The Godfather, Lawrence of Arabia, and The Titanic. This story is being told by one of the most talented directors of our time in beautiful IMAX 65mm film with a 100-day theatrical window. There is a chance we could be witnessing a truly influential film, one that leaves a lasting impact on the industry. Or it could be a complete bust, but who knows. Regardless, that is why you should get your ass up off the couch and go see it as it was meant to be seen. In IMAX. And I just saw it in IMAX. And damn. This is a spoiler-free review, so just so you know, you're safe if you're about to go see the movie. This was a very special experience. This is something I haven't experienced in a long time. I went to an IMAX theater, like one of the really big 6-story tall ones, and I waited in line to get a good seat. That's something I haven't done in a while. It felt very communal. It felt like an actual experience. And yeah, it was something that was very nostalgic. This film was very, very dialogue heavy. Like the majority of the film is just dialogue. But it was able to push its narrative through its dialogue in a very engaging and intense way, at least for me. That's not to say that it is everybody's cup of tea. It will definitely be boring and dry for some, but the writing in this film is phenomenal, and I think it deserves its praise. Another strong area of the film is in its performances. I mean, who really doubted Cillian Murphy and the rest of the A-list cast? But Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr. in particular absolutely killed their performances. It was something special to watch, and it allowed me as a viewer to completely immerse myself in that world. This film is very bleak, and it deals with very heavy topics that tumble with the morality of what we did to end World War II. It shows a lot of the human emotion behind those who created the bomb that killed so many. I always want to end a film with a profound feeling, not always, but most of the time, that profound feeling of when the credits roll and you're just sucked out of that world and you're just left there thinking about life and your perspective on it. And this film did that for me. If this is based on fact, it gives you a lot of historical context that I feel most of us just don't really know. It's a biography about a larger than life human who was able to do something that was both genius and absolutely terrible at the same time. There were things about this film that I did not love, one of them being Christopher Nolan's notoriously shitty audio. It was not as bad as some of his other films, but there were times when Einstein was speaking and I didn't understand anything. On top of that, I did not like the film's use of black and white. It was a really awesome idea, don't get me wrong, but they used black and white to distinguish the past from the future, except they reversed it, so black and white was showcasing the future, which really confused me. And going off of that, I don't know if I like how they interjected clips from the future into the past and the present. It kind of made the film really messy, and it was unnecessarily messy, and I think if they did it in a more linear fashion, the film would have ended up being a lot cleaner and a lot easier to understand. I don't have too much critique for the film, other than that it's not everyone's movie. I mean, it's long as hell. For some, it could be boring, but it is beautifully shot, and it is done on a very grand scale, and I would love for more movies to be made like this. So I think you should just go judge it for yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, hope you'll give it a watch. I'll see you next time.
Oh my god. Oh, that tastes like shit, fuck. Oh, fuck, it went into my eye.